Alright, so if anybody's tuned into the chat, this is the first time I've tried streaming motorcycle riding live. I just figured out how to do it last night. So if you saw some test streams pop up, it's because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I kind of do now. You might hear some music in the background. I have a headset in my helmet here. I like to jam out the random stuff. Oh man, excuse me, I'm a little sick. I might cough into the mic here and there. Just change your audio alert down to maybe a little bit less. We're generally a law-abiding citizen. Most of the time. So if anybody's curious what it's like to ride a motorcycle that's in the chat, just seeing what a POV looks like. It's got a little bit of a fish lens on it. But, yeah, it's kind of like this. I've been riding motorcycles for probably, I don't know, 4 months. Something like that. One of my hobbies, outside of making memes about, you know, garbage slop memes. But I think they're pretty funny. You might think they're pretty funny. I like to stream games too. So I'm not sure what people like the most. It's just stuff I like to do. So if you think tuning into a live motorcycle stream is pretty cool, I gotta figure out a way to get my music and the comments up at the same time. But this is mostly a test more than anything. I want to get back home and review what it looks like and if it's even something worth exploring any further. Whether or not anybody tunes in, I'll likely do it again, have some topics lined up. I think in a perfect world I'd be doing something like this, and you know, while I'm doing it, you guys have maybe a topic I can talk about, like I don't know, you tell me, something stupid maybe. I don't want to be talking about politics and none of that type of shit, but I don't know, like weird things that go on in the world. There's too many of them. One day you're going to be over there, so enjoy it while you can, or over there. You know, one of these two spots. I might get there a little sooner because I ride a motorcycle, but you know, hey, it's all right. That's a lot of dead people. I heard something like, apparently the earth shifts. So in cemeteries, when you're at a tombstone, depending on how many years it's been, the person's probably not even under the tombstone anymore. They're probably under somebody else's tombstone because it shifts and they move around. Kind of interesting. Damn, I wish there was 2 lanes. No hands, Mom. Nice little pretty golf course over there. Nice day for it. Nice little autumn day here in Pennsylvania. They look like they're having fun. I'm having fun. I actually golf too, but I suck at it. I'm a truly shitty golf player. It's pretty cheap to get into if you're ever interested. Go to Goodwill, get some clubs. That's it. That's all it takes. Man, I got so much audio and video equipment in my helmet. Thing's getting a little tight. Well, if I crash, you guys get to see it live. That's pretty neat. Cross your fingers for me. You know, one thing with motorcycles, you got to worry about other cars big time. People opening their doors. In a town like this, I usually edge over as much as I can to the left side. Yeah, it's not a cop. That's good. Yeah, you got to worry about other people. They don't consider motorcycles at all what they drive. You're basically you have to ride like you're completely invisible. Otherwise, it's game over. So you guys will have to let me know if this is even mildly interesting. Well, if you think tuning into somebody riding a bike and ranting about shit is a cool idea, I'll think about some topics. I'm just an average dude. Oh, okay. I don't know what to say about that. I guess he had a pretty good night. Alright, let's keep her moving. Yeah, it smells like that homeless guy left a present just now. Yeah, I'd like to stream a little bit more often on the bike. If anybody would tune in to watch it, it's definitely my favorite thing to do when the weather allows it. You never know what you're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? You always got to keep your head on a swivel too. That's one thing. Maybe I can find a highway to rip on here in a minute. What do you think? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. A little bit cloudy today, but the roads seem pretty dry, so should be fine. Yeah, you guys will have to drop in the comments. Tell me I'm a crappy rider. Need to be 100% right on that one. I'll tell you that. But I'm new, so go easy on me. I'm still figuring this thing out. So it's Saturday morning. The time is, I think it's like 9:15. Weather's about 67, 70 degrees. I've got my leather jacket on here. It's got padding in it. Even the jeans have armor. And the shoes look like casual sneakers, but they're actually EC rated, which means that they have armor in the ankles. So if I fall, the bike falls on me, you know, probably still going to break a bone or two, but those will protect my ankles a little bit. That's cool. I actually flipped the bike a month or two ago. Not going to say why, but I got a few bruised ribs, maybe a fractured rib. I didn't go to the hospital to get it checked out. Unfortunately, that stuff's just too expensive these days. I'm still working out how to afford eggs, let alone an x-ray. Know what I'm saying? Alright, we're going to hit the highway. We're gonna go a little faster here. So, I would say anybody in the chat, if there's anybody in the chat, and you're interested in doing something like this, it's pretty fun. If you're in the United States, I know it's a little bit easier than Europe. I'm not sure about South America, and I'm pretty sure Russians ride bears. They don't do motorcycles. I think they just drink vodka and ride around on bears. But pretty much all you got to do, go to the DMV, do a $12 test, 25 questions, and they give you a permit. You can ride a bike immediately. It's probably a really shit idea, so don't just do that. Go on Motorcycle Safety Foundation's website. Take a course. They'll let you ride their bikes. You know, if you crash one of their bikes, it's not really your problem. So that's the best way to learn. That's how I did it. And then I bought a bike for $3,000 on Facebook Marketplace. And this thing doesn't have any advanced braking, traction, anything at all. It is Father, Son, Holy Ghost braking. So, you know, don't fuck up. No electronics gonna save your ass. Which is kind of nice because, you know, then you can wheelie a lot easier, which is what I did by accident when I flipped it. Alright, we're on a highway now. I think we're on a highway, right? We're going. Oh, come on, guy. I don't want a lane split. It's too early in the morning for that. And this road is very bumpy. You really don't want to be playing games on this road. There we go. Thanks, bub. And we're 100. Oh, this is exhilarating shit. Well, if you fall off at this speed, you're cooked, boys. Well, even this speed, I guess you're cooked, but definitely got to be very careful when you're on one of these things. I'm going to turn the jams up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear these. You'll have to let me know. There's a biker. Now, if I was a pro, I would just dodge right in between all of this goofy shit up here, but I'm not a pro. Just an amateur. Let's see where else we can go. Turns are really fun. Oh, I love it, man. Just feel like you're in total control of everything on the road when you're on one of these. Well, not total control of everything. Obviously, things can happen to you you can't control, and you get that a game ends you. But you have a lot of control on the road. You're just nimble, you know. I don't know if you can hear the engine because I got a mic plugged in here in the helmet. Whoa, hey. Okay. Oh, fuck this. See what I mean? You can just kind of whip around and do whatever you want. Where the heck are we? You always got to be careful when you see cars popping out of intersections. If they don't look both ways twice, you might get smushed. Yeah, it'd be really cool if I figure out how to get the engine sounds in here. Otherwise, this is probably a very quiet ride. I don't know, if I lift the visor up, how does that sound? Can you hear, does audio sound any different? Can you hear the bike? Let me know. I'm going to review it later, like I said, but, okay, guy. Go. Stop looking at your phone. Fucking idiot. dummy. Yeah, if you can't hear the engine, let me know. It's a inline 4 600cc Yamaha FC6R. Pretty snappy little beginner bike. Maybe not as much of a beginner bike by today's standards because, you know, it doesn't have the advanced braking controls or anything. And it's got a lot of torque for a beginner bike. Ask me how I know. Man, it is a beautiful day. It looks like it's gonna rain, but damn, is it nice for a morning ride right now. See, this road's all chopped up. See what I mean? This is not biker friendly roads, man. You go fast over something like that little spot over there in the road, and you're done. You're done. You get hit by a truck like that, you're done. And to be fair, if you're in a car, you'd probably also be done. Alright, I'm going to try going here. Yeah, tell me if you can hear this engine. Fucking roars. This thing's an iron horse, baby. Yeah, I'll have to think of some cool stuff to talk about. Mostly just a test. Like I said, I can't see your comments. I'm on a motorcycle, but you know, probably in the future I'll figure out like what's a sensible way to just duck out and park and, you know, pull up some comments and see what's being said. And it'd be really cool if I could do some accessibility options and maybe have it like play the audio of the comments, because in that way I'd be able to just hear it right in my headset and respond. That'd be cool. Gotta be honest, I haven't seen anybody else do a live motorcycle stream. I haven't seen anyone else try that. I'm sure it exists, but it's not simple to do either, to be honest with you. Definitely not simple. I'm just surprised that the thing's working. I really like going around little towns like this just to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, that's a little pack down there. I kind of want to get over to the right, but I don't know if they're going to let me. I could just sneak up on there. Yeah, but I don't think I will. Alright. I know, deja vu, we came through here before, but we're gonna zip on out of here. We're gonna zip on out of here, boys. Oh, okay. That was idiotic. See, people, not even cars, people don't even see people on bikes. They almost ran right into me. Man, people are dumb. Well, that's a scary point of view. Looks like every one of those cars is going to go right into me. That'll wake you up. Man, this is a really sleepy town. Not a lot going on here, I'll tell you that. Really quiet place. You know, I'll probably stream different areas. I'd like to stream maybe on a more clear skies kind of day than this. Show you guys some really cool scenery, like out in the countryside, maybe some sunsets. Figure out how to get the engine sounds onto the stream. We'll see how that works. It's an idea. Yeah, it's really easy to get into motorcycle riding, I'll tell you, man. It's very liberating. I didn't do it until my very late 30s. So, yes. Highly recommend it. It's not for everybody, but why don't you give the do some research and give one of those training classes a shot. Well, that's a dangerous area. Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's cool, man. It's cool. You can feel all the weather. You can smell all the smells. And if you take your bike to work, you're going to get there either earlier on time or not at all, you know? Maybe you just never make it there. That's how riding a bike can be, I guess. That's how it can be. Oh yeah, and it really fucking hurts when you fall. Just FYI. If you don't like pain, I would say stay away. I would say though, one thing I've learned about it, the fun isn't the destination, it's how you're getting to the destination. Whereas in a car, you know, you get in a car to get to the destination to have fun. Oftentimes on a bike, the destination is less fun. This is the most fun. 100%. Ah, damn, it's a nice day. I just want to flip my visor up, but I'll get rocks and sand in my eyeballs. That's no good. How am I on gas? I'm pretty okay on gas. And we're gonna bang a left here. I don't like traffic. No, I heard they were going to close a bunch of Starbucks apparently. They are not doing good. Starbucks is struggling. Maybe it's because people found out the pumpkin spice latte had toxic chemicals in it. What do you think? Apparently they use a dye. They use a dye to make the pumpkin spice latte orange. Can you believe that? And something like there's not even any pumpkin in it. How crazy is that? It's just chemicals. Oh, this is a meme jam right here. Sorry about the coughing. Getting over a cold. No better way to shake it off than to, you know, get up and do shit. Just really want to find a road I can go a little quicker on, man. It was nice going 100 earlier. I'd like to go a little faster. Yeah, the skies are starting to clear up. It's kind of nice. See what we can get away with on this one. Oh, everybody's turning off. We might have a nice little straight shot here. Let's give her a go. Oh, 25 miles an hour. Oh, would you look at that? The speed limit went up. Didn't you see the sign? See, it says 45. Duh. This road looks a little chopped, fellas. This road looks a little chopped. I don't know. I'm not going to be comfy really hitting it on here. They did this looks like they just dumped a bunch of oil and chips down to make this one. It doesn't feel great either. I wasn't expecting that turn to be that sharp. It's the only issue with riding a bike in an area you're not familiar with. Sometimes you'll hit an area where there's a turn and trees and you can't really fix your target where you want to go. Alright, I guess we'll just... Yeah, I don't like this road. Give me green, baby. I don't like intersections like that either where... Whoa, hey, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. See, I told you I suck at riding. I was a little distracted trying to see the bushes in the intersection there. You always got to look where you want to go. Well, I'll probably bang a left up here and close this stream out and hit a gas station and work my way home. That's the idea. Alright, it'd be nice if you moved a little quicker, homie. Well, you'll have to let me know if I can guarantee that I wasn't nearly that entertaining, but maybe the activity was. If something like this is interesting to watch, you know, we can always do more. We can do more different. Peculiar. Yeah, we'll take you to see some cool stuff. Why not? Yeah, I'm just an average dude. I work a 9 to 5 and, you know, I poop on company time. That's what I do. I mean, if you're gonna shit, you may as well get paid for it, right? That's kind of my, that's my MO. Oh, coppers. Oh, okay, these guys were in front of me. Well, that's, interesting. One thing I learned, you always wave at the cops. You're a bike rider, always wave at the cops. They love it. And you're easy to spot. There's only so many people in an area that are... Oh, that's cool. Whoa, hold on. What? Wow. Sometimes you get to see some cool stuff. That was really cool. Huh. Got to see a biplane. Dope. Well, I'd love to see some other stuff with you fellas. I think I'm going to tap out here. So, have a great rest of your day. I got some chores I got to do. Some food I got to eat. And, I'll be taking a look at the comments and all that jazz later. If you have any suggestions for interesting things to see, or if you liked this or hated it, definitely let me know if you hated it. If you hated it, let me know. Then I'll just do it again. But give me some feedback. Alright guys, have a great Saturday. Bon voyage. Until the next slop short that I make, or stream, or game stream, or whatever. Thanks for dialing into my hobby here. I really do love it. I really do suggest it to anybody who wants to give it a shot. For the most part, it's pretty cheap to see if you even like it. You don't got to worry about buying a bike or nothing. You just get your permit,